Starts now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Here's a live look from the Tuscan camera. It looks a little hazy out there, but I think that's just the shot. Maybe we need to get a little Windex on the...
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem hazy in all of our other shots, right? This is just, if you don't know, this is out looking west over of Tehama County, just south of Red Bluff, really. But yeah, anyway, let's check in with Howie for a check of the forecast.
Now you get a little haze with the intense heating of the sun, and we're seeing that intense heating after a comfortable Memorial Day. Temperatures now in some spots into the 90s, and that's just the beginning of our little warm-up or our first little mini heat wave of the season. Here's another Alert California live shot, our Platte Mountain 2 camera. That looks a little bit more on the greener side. Okay, here's what we have. That was Alert California live. Mostly clear and cool for tonight. Toasty and dry by the middle of the week, but dangerous heat later on in the week. Our winds, they generally do pick up later on in the afternoon. You get the daytime heating. Those winds, the air begins to lift a little, you get a little mixing, so winds a little breezier at the moment, but for the most part, they'll remain on the light side, especially after the sun goes down. Not very problematic, but we can always use these winds to go down a little bit as we start to dry out for fire season, or getting pretty close to it. All right, overnight, staying close to 60 in the valley. That's been our norm lately. Look at Alturas, though. Only dropping to 46. We've been going down to the 30s for a majority of the last 4 weeks. Weaverville with a low of 53 degrees. But then tomorrow, Alturas up to 87. Will be 83 over in Chester. Then into the low 90s potentially for Hayfork and Weaverville. While the Valley, we talked about a few spots in the 90s today. We're going into the low 90s all over the Valley tomorrow, maybe even hotter than that, because high pressure is in complete control of our atmosphere, holding all this activity, the storms and moisture and cooler air off towards the northwest. And really, what does it do? That's keeping us on the sunny side with lack of cloud cover, allowing for that warmer air to push up from the south, and you get the added push down effect from high pressure. And that shield, that bubble, that of protection, if you will, is going to be prevalent the rest of the week. Again, keeping cooler air from moving in and allowing for us to heat up. So, okay, we saw some hot temperatures in early May, but now with stronger sun angles, longer days, we're going to see now our hottest weather of the season as the week moves along, as high pressure is going to be relentless, and not maybe till about a week from now, start allowing some of that storm, not storms necessarily, but some of that activity with the cooler air from the northwest to move into the area. So look at Wednesday, 93, 95 Thursday, into the 100s. We go Friday and Saturday. Then we do start to cool down about a week from now with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. But this is going to be our hottest stretch of weather of the season as we get prepared for temperatures warming into the 100s, our hottest days yet.
Thanks, Howie.
Well, head